You might not recognise me because I shaved my head, but I'm Luke and this is my garage. And I've been cleaning around here, well, just reorganising I suppose, because there's a lot of stuff over there what you can't see. And I found this under a lot of stuff. Now I've decided to bring it back. Why did I lose motivation on it in the first place? Well, tyres I tried to fix, I had no solution, so, you know, can't find inner tubes that really fit them, and the tubeless thing didn't work because of, actually I might show you. Now when I went tubeless, it's not here or here the problem, it is actually within the tyres themselves. I have very little soapy water left. Not sure if there's enough pressure. Yeah, you can hear the chain tensioner there. Being nasty. Actually, this one does seem to be leaking from... Oh, there's one. Let's just up the pressure to everything I have in the compressor. Probably about 1 bar. Just to prove a point. Not sure if the light's good enough for this. Yeah, one of my ceiling lights has gone out, and it's not the glow tubes, it's actually somewhere in the light itself. Well, this tyre actually appears to be leaking from here. That's not what I had in mind. I'll just turn it around and show you. Because on the other side, when I tested it for leaks first time, the leaks were sort of all around here, pinholes. I think you can see one sort of there. The thing is, they do hold some air for a while. You know, all the leaks that are in it are very slow. There appears to be one right there. Right there, I see a bit of foam on the camera. I think they're sort of there. Yeah, I see. There's a few. Actually, let's let's see if the camera can get a closer inspection. If it'll just focus. Want to wipe these off. There's not enough soap and water to. There you see him. Right underneath the 5 on the tyre size. But I have an idea for this. And also I was doing something and I broke this, which is the brake line. So that's one thing. I'm also not quite satisfied with how the chain tensioner sits, because the chain is a bit bent, and also the bolts, or rather the holes for the bolts that hold now the chain tensioner, they leak oil. So what should we do? Well, I've made a to-do list on all the to-dos on this project. And here it says tyres, exhaust, chain tensioner, brakes, shifter linkage, wiring, fuel tank, throttle linkage, and then adjust steering wheel, because this is not really a comfortable position to drive in, so I thought that I would sort of cut it here and here, and then just sort of adjust it a bit more upwards, and we shall see what becomes out of the tyre rods. And then there's also a few question marks. Lights, you know, I don't know why I would want some, but you know, it's getting dark, and if I'm going to finish this when it's dark, I might want to test drive it. And you know, there's no good test driving something in the dark if you don't have any lights. And also mud guards, because I don't think I'll be driving this in very much on the roads where mud guards aren't needed. It'll be more of a, couldn't really call it off-road because there's barely any ground clearance, but you know, gravel roads. No, I don't want stones flying everywhere, because I'm sort of here in the middle of all the 4 tyres. Really is a question of where to start. Well, I was thinking, before I start on things like exhaust and wiring and fuel tank and all that, I'll start with what I've already started on. How long has this been? It hasn't quite been 2 years, has it? I don't know, it could be. I'll start on the tyres so that we can have a rolling, so that we can have it rolling, yes. So yeah, this episode is sort of bringing back the project, so we are going to start with what we've already done. So we're going to start with fixing my mistakes. So I've actually taken the tyres off now, and this is what I was talking about. They've been a while under the soapy water and some pressure. It appears that this one also leaks from the rim just a bit. Gonna have to figure something out for the rim as well, as a better sealant. And then on this one it's actually leaking slightly from there, but this one leaks mostly from the rim. So you've probably seen me take these apart and put them back together a few times already, but you know, I don't know. The sealant is doing a pretty good job as a glue. kind of was hoping it would blow up, but you know, it's only half a bar of pressure. Right, so wonder where we could start. I could fill the compressor and put it up to like 3. Then it would definitely come apart. There's some pressure in there. I'll just try and get a screwdriver, see what that says. How does this thing? I've no idea. Not supposed to. That is good stuff. It even holds pressure. Well, there's not much of it. You know what, I'm actually going to try and fill it with air. It's also a bit of a pressure test on this blue stuff. Permatex Super Blue. That's 1 kilo of air now. One and a half. 2 kilos of air. Well, the Permatex Super Blue is currently holding 2 kilos of air. And that's all that's holding the rim together. Should we just sort of... No, it is holding it together. Has been drying for quite a long time though, so you know, let's see if it'll go 2.5. It's just under 2.5, and that's all the compressor had in it before I turned it off. So now I have no idea how I'm going to get the rim apart, but I can always add a bit by, you know. So you know, this stuff does hold rims together, apparently, at least on go-karts. That wasn't the point of this video. The point of the video was to actually get them apart. So I have a crowbar. Try and just pry it a bit. Make a little motherfucker. No, it doesn't go underneath. Is it? It's quite level, so I can't even, you know, go sort of it'll blow up, won't it? No, apparently it won't. Shit, son. Yeah, my solution for the tyres really does require to get inside here, but it appears it can't be done. Can't be fitting tyres, I should know all the tricks. Oh man, I'm gonna get, oh dear, if I break the tyre I'll regret that. There's too much pressure in it, I suppose. Nah man, this won't come apart. Fucking hell! Right, well that was a lot of air in my face. I'm alright, I suppose. A bit spooked. But fucking hell. How's my face? yeah, it just blew me in the eye. But luckily that was just air. It did not hit me in the face, it just sort of... My hands are shaking. Oh man. Oh look. Yeah. I do not recommend that. But fucking hell. Now I'm getting a headache from that. But as we can see, the rim is now apart. Well, it's not from the... Oh dear. Shouldn't do that again. Except I have the other one to do, and that was the easiest and fastest, so... I need a hydraulic press for this, or a tire machine. Oh dear. How about some lube in there? How about some beer? I think it's off. It's partially off. It's coming off. There you go. Yeah, well that was a lot of stuff. Well, it actually wasn't that much. I do need to sand down these. Yeah, so next I'm going to blow up the other tyre also, because that was the easiest way of doing it, except I'll put the camera a bit further, and also I'll wear some protective gear. I did say I shouldn't do that again, but I'm going to. It's about half a bar in here currently. As I said, the camera's a bit further away and I'm being more cautious. One bar. 1.5. 2. That was still loud even though I was wearing protect. What the fuck is that? Where did that come from? Okay. That also hurt my hand a bit. Ceiling seems to be intact. Do not do this at home. or at work. Unless you have a good insurance. Oh dear. Right, so what I'm going to do to fix those micro holes on the tyres is basically how you would fix a bucket if it has, you know, if you've happened to put a chainsaw through it, you know. I'm going to use a rubber paint. No idea what I bought this for, but it was unopened just a while ago. Yeah, this is not Flex Seal. It's a cheap brand sold in a few sort of... Fuck is calling me? I'm filming. This is not actually Flex Seal. It's just a rubber paint by a cheap brand that cheap chain shops sell here in Finland, like Tokmanni and Kärkkäinen. It is actually made in Finland. So, yeah, simply shake up the paint. Max inflation pressure 4 kilos. Okay. Good to know. Could do with a better light here, but kind of tricky. Don't want to paint there. Got it all over my hands. Oh look. Tic Tac. United States. World Cup 94. Who remembers that? Well, if you do, you're old. My dad used to have a lot of those old shirts. Some of them actually had a day wall, sort of, the logo and some kind of slogan. One of them actually had a Safari rally car on them. But it was not my favourite Safari rally car. No, it was not the GCTI. It was a day wall. How the fuck am I going to paint that? Definitely not there. Twat. I'm probably painting my welding machine there also a bit. Right, so that is how I am going to hopefully fix the tyres. Now the rims do still need attention. Just wipe all the excess off one more time. Yeah, the idea is only to get a proper coat all over the inside and none on the outside or where it's supposed to seal. Yeah, and I'll still need to do something with the rims. So yeah, unfortunately I don't have really much space to work in here because I have the Daihatsu in here. But we start with taking the rim apart, if we can manage that. Actually, you know what, these are in pretty terrible condition. Do these even have like a stamp on when they've been made? If K8901-3 is it, then fucking hell, these are older than I am. Fuck. Okay, there's one. Okay, I think. Man, this is terrible looking. This smells really chemically. Probably don't need that much. Just gonna call that enough. I just used bits of cardboard because I can't be bothered to get some proper tools for this. Can't be bothered to make more, but I'm running out. I reckon that's good enough. Maybe they can dry overnight. So it's actually been a few weeks since I did the first tyre, and yeah, when I spray painted the inside with the rubber paint, I also did what I just did to the other rim, and it's not holding air. And also the spring I found from how do I say it? Yeah, when the rim blew up, there was a random spring that I was like, where the hell did this come from? Can't find it. So the tire doesn't hold air. What should I do? Well, my last resort that I'm not very proud of as a mechanic. But if this doesn't work, then I have to find new tyres and rims. Or inner tubes. But the thing is, I can't find a decent size inner tube that sits in there nicely and maintains the shape. Okay, so I guess I put that sort of there. And then I go was it not? Oh, so the pressure comes with it. Right. How much do I have to put, because the entire bottle is enough for a decent sized tyre. Let's see, 205/55 R16 it says on the bottle. Shit. Well, as we can see, it's already coming out of parts of the tyre, so I guess we have to it's every fucking where. It's just, I don't like this stuff. It's like shaving foam, except I know it's not. Just fucking wipe my hands off this shit. It's so sticky. So I don't see much foam coming out. Guess that's a good thing, because the holes aren't that big. Yeah, some of the footage was lost from fixing the rims, but I'll show that in a moment. You can't see anything, it's dark. Yeah, that's well, you can see the quad. That's not what I came to show. Ah, there you go. Yeah, so the go-kart's here now, and it hasn't been worked on in a while, and as you can see, the tyres still aren't on. I did put one of the tyres together with the rubber paint sealing thing, and that was not a success. So I have two more ideas. Yeah, this one hasn't been painted from the inside yet. No idea. Probably because I just wanted to try one at a time. But this is the one that has been painted. I don't know what the fuck was that? There's something inside that. Ah. looks like a washer. So this is a rim that has been sanded and should hold air. I have no idea what I've said so far. Like I said, 2 more ideas, and I'm not really proud of either of them, but let's face it, I have to start hunting for new, maybe even rims and tyres for the back. Idea number 1. A emergency spare tyre replacer. And if this doesn't fix it, then we're going airless. Construction foam. It's okay, I saw something like this on the internet where the guy filled his something tyre with construction foam. Yeah. Mainly I just want to get it rolling so that, you know, if the tyres won't hold air, then we're going airless. I want it to sit on tyres. The thing about me is, if nothing goes like planned for too long, I just lose interest. So, you know, no, I don't care that much anymore, but I still want to continue this project because I think it must be like the first project I started on this channel, like the proper project series. And yeah, I must get a project finished, even though, well, suppose I can't really judge myself because Project Binky hasn't been finished yet, so they have taken more time and they have got further, so I really don't want a go-kart project to take 10 years. So I also drew a little copy of if I need to start making the whole pattern on a different size rim. Hopefully I don't lose that. Yeah, just overdo it again. Why not? Let's bring back the go-kart, he said. It'll be fun, he said. They said, some say, I don't even know myself anymore. I'm just going to put it 50-50 into both tyres. Guess all we can do is wait. Slow down the bubbling, but it still is bubbling. Yeah, maybe I didn't overdo the... I just didn't put enough. Or I should have let it dry for a bit longer. I did go and have something to eat while it was drying, but no idea. Because the other one doesn't seem... Just as I said it. Just as I said it. Because the other one doesn't seem to be leaking. And then it does it. And then it's like, I don't know, should I just leave them? Should I just spin them around? I don't know how this shit works. Maybe there's too much pressure in there now. You should somehow, I don't know, let some pressure out. The most annoying thing is it's not even coming out of the small holes on the tyre, it's the rim. So well put together rims. Maybe I'll just leave them for a day and see what happens tomorrow. Just leave them on the floor. So it's been quite some time since I was working on the go-kart. I did not check the data on the footage. The data as in the date. However, beginning of this month, these looked like this. So I filled them up with air again. So if the tyres can hold air inwards, they can also hold air outwards, right? One. The other one doesn't jump quite as high, but it's just a case of filling the tyres each time we take a ride. And I would have wanted to make some more on this episode, however it's kind of been it's taken quite a long time to even make this episode, and you know, according to YouTube, the last episode of this came out about 2 years ago. So, how about I just put a tyre ring episode out? Because this is one of the biggest problems on the go-kart. Now that that's done, maybe once this fucker's out, I can make an episode or two of the go-kart, or I can make an episode or two on the Rio, or even the G-Wagon quad thing. Maybe in the near future I'll just go and slap these on and call them okay. I say this is a better, you know, filling the tyres every time you go for a ride is a better option than filling the tyres with construction foam so that you don't need to fill them with air. Thanks for watching.
like, share and subscribe.